What is up? Welcome into Sports and More. I'm your guy, Kevin. I just want to quickly talk about the Oakridge Montague game. Another classic. These two teams have undoubtedly provided the most classic games in the last probably 10 years, 15 years within Muskegon County. Went to overtime. Look, that young man from Oakridge, I've seen Oakridge, and they've had very good running backs for a long time now, for decades, since my buddy Ben Millis was playing, way back in the 90s. But this kid, Leroy, golly, blank on your last name, my man. But anyway, this kid, I believe, is it Quinn? Leroy Quinn? Jeez, oh peace. My bad. This kid's the real deal. He's got the power and the speed, balance and vision. He's got everything that a running back needs. Like if you wanna take him on, in the hole, he'll meet you there. He ain't scared. And he's gonna bring it. More than likely, he's gonna win that battle. If you want to try to get in a foot race, he'll race you. He's got that rare blend of power and speed that just not many young men have. Not many human beings have. But yeah, Montague, they played a heck of a game. And look, the first half was kind of hard because it was raining and really coming down and kind of neutralized Montague's passing attack. But that said, like I said, it was another classic. Went to OT and Oakridge just wound up eking out a win. And I'm sure these two teams will probably meet again. I don't know. I don't know if they'll be in the same playoff grouping or not, but I hope not, because I think each team deserves to be in a grouping where they can go the furthest and not have to face each other. But it would be nice to see these two teams play on a dry surface. Very few teams, and Muskegon can pull off what Montague has pulled off, a pro-style passing offense. And that's because not many teams have, pure, talented throwers of the football. We have some kids who can throw a ball, but Montague's proven, has a track record, should I say, of quarterbacks who can throw the football, and really throw it. And they also have proven that they have receivers who can catch the ball. So that offense suits them. It's very rare, especially here in Muskegon County, that we can find quarterbacks and receivers who can play on that type of level. And Montague has really only been the only team in Muskegon that has shown the ability to do so over a long period of time. Most of the teams in Muskegon County are run heavy offenses, and that's for a myriad of reasons, but mainly because they don't have a quarterback that can make good decisions and throw a ball the way that the Montague kids can. And B, there's just not many receivers out there that can run routes and understand concepts of how to play against man or zone defenses, against what they're seeing lining up against. That said, Oakridge has for the longest time been a running offense mainly. They can throw the ball once in a while, but I mean, they're not going to beat you by passing, which is like most teams in Muskegon. It's fine. But the other thing Oakridge has consistently been is just so fundamentally sound on defense. I mean, their defense has been great since, Jack Sugars took over the program, and they won a national, or not a national, but a state championship strictly off that defense. They won a state championship in, when was it, 97, 98? 7-0. 7-0. I don't know. I think that might be the only time the state championship ever was shut out. But it might have happened since then. But I know that they were probably the first. So what I'm saying is, for as good as Montague's offense is, Oakridge has seen him enough and played him enough to where they have a knowledge, a grasp, an understanding of what they want to do, and Oakridge has the young men and the scheme to combat Montague's great offense, and we seen that again last night. But hey, each team should be very, very proud, because I mean, look, it could have went either way, and it wound up going Oakridge's way, and that's the way it is sometimes, But Montague has nothing to hang their heads about because they played a heck of a ball game. But yeah, Oakridge and Montague, Muskegon, Big Reds. It's great that my OV Cardinals are back on the right track. Now, we got a lot of teams that aren't doing well. powers. I mean, Catholic Central. Talk about a powerhouse. And they are just, they have no JV team. And I guess that's, see, I didn't know until this season that has become like a big deal. I didn't know that schools aren't having JV teams because kids aren't coming out. And I want to ask you, football players, what is it? Why is it that kids are not coming out to play football? Is it because of their folks and they're worried about injuries? Or is it because they're too addicted to their phones and laptops and every other device that is out there, that they rather just, mess around on that crap than get out there and play ball? I want to hear from you guys, please. All the Muskegon area football players, you'll tell me the real deal. Drop it in the comments why these kids aren't coming out to play ball. I mean, it's sad, it's unprecedented, and also I want to hear from all you football players. Should we stop having young padded football for youngsters? Should we just start playing flag from 1st through 6th or 1st through 8th, and then put pads on kids, and like we can have JV teams again, or we can have middle school teams and JV teams again, depending upon which grade you want to go to. If you want to go to flag football to 6th, then obviously you're looking at having actually I think it's 7th, right? 7th and 8th is middle school ball. So if you want to have flag football from mini mites all the way up to 7th grade, or all the way up to 9th, to when you get into JV, is that an option? Do you think more kids would play if there was a flag football system in place for middle school, grade school through middle school? I'm looking at this stuff and I want your guys' input, because then I can go to these athletic directors and say, this is what the kids are telling me. This is what the players playing now are telling me. And no one knows better than you players playing right now. So, your input would be much appreciated. And like I said, just drop it down in the YouTube comments below this video. Shout out to everyone playing ball this year. Hopefully you're on a winning squad. If you're on a hard luck squad, my heart goes out to you, but I hope you're having fun. And thanks for watching. Till next time, peace.